Thank you very much to UN Women for inviting me here today to share my feelings and thoughts on an issue that is truly of vital importance to the future of all people around the world, the issue of how to solve gender violence and discrimination. Global research indicates that 1 in every 3 women has been the victim of either emotional, physical, or sexual violence. This could be in the form of different sets of rules laid down for a son and daughter by parents, and I include mothers in this decision making as well. Cases of discrimination, sexual harassment, and rape have been registered over time against family members, boys in the locality, teachers, fellow students, co workers, employers, public transport workers, local authorities of the state, and unfortunately, personnel from state law enforcement agencies themselves. In Mumbai, on the 10th of August 2012, a young woman who worked in my film production company in the legal department was murdered in her home. The price she paid for fighting off a security guard who attempted to rape her. He was arrested a few days later and has since been sentenced to a lifetime in prison. And even though justice has been served, the question remains, where is a woman really safe if she's not safe even at times inside her own home? Unfortunately, none of us have a definitive answer just yet, but what we do have now, and more than ever before, is the will and resolve to make this question entirely redundant in the future. I truly believe that men have as important a role to play in this quest for a world without gender violence and discrimination as women do. It is our problem too. Not because we have mothers, sisters, wives, and daughters, that still makes it about us. It is our problem because it's a human right issue and we are all human beings. Nobody has the right to treat a human being differently than they would like to be treated themselves. Yes, strong deterrent laws and swift justice can accomplish a great deal, but it cannot accomplish everything. Society has to change because it is society that breaks the laws. There has to be a cultural change, a change in mindsets across all demographics of society. A change that must redefine the concept of masculinity, not just for today's men, but for those to follow. This is only possible through education, because there is no wrong in the minds of those who have not been taught what is right. We need to teach our children a new meaning of masculinity at an age when their opinions about the world and more crucially about themselves are taking shape. These are the young boys and girls who will grow up to be leaders, opinion makers, and cultural icons of tomorrow. They will have their own families someday and transfer their ideologies, beliefs, and morality to the next generation. By educating them, we will evolve into the people we want our people to be today. It is with this belief and optimism that I started the Mard initiative. Mard is the Hindi language word for man or male, and in the context of the initiative stands for Men Against Rape and Discrimination. It was started in 2012, post the horrific incident that occurred in Delhi that December. But it wasn't in reaction to that one crime only. There have been far too many when you consider that even one single crime is one crime too many. Amid the shock and horror and grieving, what was heartening to see was thousands and thousands of young men and women occupy the streets of our capital, New Delhi, for over a week, demanding amendments in law, especially in the definition of rape and the severity of its sentencing. And they have been amended in response to all those voices who called out together. This is testimony to the fact that when determined people unite in a common cause, they will eventually succeed. Apart from visiting educational institutions and personally engaging with over 500,000 students as a speaker for Mard, our call to action also reaches 5.5 million people through social media. And this number is growing every day. We have an on-ground partner in Magic Bus. They have 8,000 young volunteers, girls and boys, working with 300,000 children from the poorest families across India, helping to equip them with skills and knowledge so as to grow up empowered and take control of their future. Gender sensitization is an intrinsic part of the Magic Bus program. Mard has also teamed up with Google India, for their Helping Women Get Online campaign that aims to empower women by using the internet. In India, only 30% of internet users were women when this campaign kicked off. And our common goal to get 50 million women online in 5 years is slowly but surely taking shape. As part of this association, Mard released a song called Chhule Asman, which translates to Reach for the Sky, a song about female emancipation from the roles that women have been relegated to perform over the years. It's a song that highlights the importance of a new kind of mindset, one of equality, equal status, equal opportunity, equal rights, and an equal dignity to life. Finally, I would like to conclude by stressing on the importance of hope, even on the worst of days. Because as unsurmountable as the mountain of prejudice and inequality may seem, it is actually a giant pile of dust that we for centuries have swept under the carpet. Our united will and the gust of a new mindset is all that it'll take to blow it away. Thank you very, very much. Wow. The song that I spoke to you about, it's in a Hindi language, so I don't know how many will understand that song. Yeah? No, but what I would like maybe to do is another song, if that's okay, which I had written round about the time of the Delhi incident and what inspired me to start Men Against Rape and Discrimination. I see you, little girl, tears in your eyes, bruises on your body, blood on your thighs. I hear you, little girl, your whimpers, your cries, your silenced protest, your resonating sighs. I feel you, little girl, your pain on the rise, your trust of man in ruins, your childhood's demise. I understand you, little girl, your rage, your surprise, your confusion about the beast in human disguise. I stand with you, little girl. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that inspiration, Farhan.